This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all,
just stop.
Get real.
Welcome to DBL. What day is it, Sam?
Friday!
That was a great effort.
Why did she get applause for Friday?
That was great.
Well,
okay,
no, that's
period.
not what she said.
I said that's great.
Nice try.
No, that was excellent. Okay. What do you want to say?
I don't want to point it out, but I mean.
What?
What happened?
What do you mean? What? I'm on camera. What?
Your coffee stain?
Oh, did it make a stain? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go like this. All right, welcome to DBL. The woman who says she is the real-life Martha from the hit Netflix series Baby Reindeer has denied she was ever his stalker. The show has become a global hit since it debuted last month. It's based on actor Richard Gadd's own life and personal experience with a woman he claims stalked him for years. But the woman who claims she's the real-life inspiration for the story appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored last night to set the record straight. Watch.
In the course of your relationship with Richard Gadd, you send him 41,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, 48 Facebook messages, and 106 letters.
That's simply not true. If somebody was sending somebody 41,000 emails or something, they'd be doing how many a day? Lots.
Did you tweet him?
I may have done years and years ago.
You actually tweeted him numerous times.
No, it wasn't numerous. It was about 18 tweets there or 14
It's quite a lot to someone who's not that well known.
But we were all friends. You know, it was banter.
Banter. Fiona also had some harsh words for Richard, who she said made up details about her to make money. Take a look at this.
I think he's psychotic, and I think that anyone going along, being in that play, and doing this to somebody, I find the behaviour outrageous. Yeah, he's making money out of untrue facts. He's been the ultimate misogynist.
All right, so we want to talk about her denial. She claims that internet sleuths outed her a few days after the show based on her old tweets. She claims she's receiving death threats from people. She says she's never attacked Richard's girlfriend. She's never been to jail, never been contacted by the police at all over any stalking claims, and says that he came on to her originally, and she brushed him off. She does say she had a baby reindeer toy. She does have a law degree and is Scottish, much like the actress. She plans to sue Netflix. What do we think?
Oh man, I watched this whole hour interview and I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I tried to enter it without any bias. And maybe this isn't ethical for Piers Morgan to do this interview, but he definitely held her feet to the fire. And what I saw was someone worse than Martha. This is just my opinion. Martha was much more sympathetic, much more likable. This is someone who, again, maybe she didn't attack the girlfriend, but she kept denying, I sent emails, or I didn't really know him, but then she shows up to his show, and this walking contradiction, and I'm not a clinician, but her narcissism. And then she falls into...
What do you mean by narcissism? Like, what do you mean?
She was so confident, and she falls into the basic journalistic traps from Piers Morgan constantly. But I think her narcissism in the moment made her believe, like, oh, I can convince the whole world and gaslight the whole world that I'm not this person. So, she says she has a photographic memory, but then she can't recount what her degrees are, how many degrees, her grades. She says, we weren't friends, but then she says it, and then she says, he's a liar, and then Piers Morgan will be like, oh, he's a liar, and she's like, I never said. It's really hard to watch.
Wow.
Now, she does come off very intellectual.
Right.
I'll give her that, but man, if I wasn't convinced before, now I am.
What do you think about the idea of interviewing someone who might not, we don't know anything about her, but the character at least was portrayed as someone with some mental health issues?
Right. It seems like she does. We watched that Interrogation Raw.
Yeah.
And they interrogate the real criminals that are in when they're being questioned by the police. And it's kind of the same thing. They have video. They show you video of them doing that, right? This isn't the case for Martha, Interrogation Raw. And then they kind of run circles around the truth. It's kind of like she's running circles around the truth, right?
Right.
Even though Sam, she did do her due diligence, she was watching the video, but she had her headphones on, but the audio was coming through the computer.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she heard the whole interview.
It's true.
But yeah,
but it's clearly. I mean, I don't know the clinical term for that, but she's definitely a compulsive liar.
And remember the other character in Baby Reindeer that's portrayed that had a very similar incident, that they were fearful of Martha, that they were stalked. So that gets brought up too, of this other person. And Piers Morgan asks her, he says, listen, there is in real life another person that you also have very similar allegations to. And Richard and this other person don't know each other.
Oh, wow. And
so
she just
what do you say
denied
to that? Oh, I was running for Parliament at the time. It's just, you know, anytime, are you going to sue Netflix? Well, my boyfriend's a lawyer. It's literally the Martha that we see in the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alice, what's your take? You saw this.
Yeah, I saw it, and you know, just to make it more personal for myself and the viewers, when I had the situation, I felt like at one point in my life, I was sharing a home with somebody who was having a mental health issue. And when that situation resolved, some of my things may have been taken. I don't know, allegedly, whatever you have to say. And I got advice from a friend of the show, matter of fact. And he said, you know, you can pursue this and pursue legal action and bring this person back into your life, or this person will never contact you again. And with him making Baby Reindeer and making this series and making it a global phenomenon, he has brought this person back into his life again. Yeah. After spending how many years, how many hours of his life thinking about this person, how to get away from this person, is this person dangerous? And now this person is back, and they're gonna have an army of 10, because for all the Sams and Jeffs and Tories that look at this like, wow, that was a really strange, a lot of people are like, I see her side. Because I think what we've learned, if anything, from the 7 seasons we've been on, is whatever is shown on television where you are sure everybody sees it one way, there is a fourth of the people that see it another way. And now she's going to have an army around the world of 400,000 people that look just like her that are going to focus their sights on him.
So you're saying he was not allowed to tell his story because of her?
Oh, he's allowed to do anything. It's like when people go, oh, you're not allowed to say anything anymore. You can say whatever you want. You just have to deal with the consequences. And now he's going to have to deal with the consequences for a long time, because if he thought she was a problem, she's going to come with some friends. So bet that.
Yeah, I'm glad for him that he's able to do that for his art, but it does bring her back into his life.
Well, his art involves other people.
She's purposefully, in my opinion, putting herself to be connected to him in his life by going on Piers Morgan. I think it's not just about suing Netflix. I think it's about being connected to him yet again.
Wow.
And maybe him to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is there a relationship they need each other?
There was a way to be out of this.
Right. Wow. Interesting. Let us know what you think coming up on DBL. It's Mother's Day this weekend, so we're taking a look at the best advice from moms. Plus, we're talking with Ricki Lake all about her passion for mental health advocacy and how she says she lost weight without the help of Ozempic.
Ricki!
Welcome back to DBL. All right, Sunday is Mother's Day, and so from all of us here at DBL, happy Mother's Day to all the moms and the grandmas out there.
Yes.
We love celebrating you on your special day for the Earth moms and the Heavenly moms as well. Aww. Now, in honor of Mother's Day, we've got a list of some of the best advice from the special women who guided us all through life. They are all one-liners many of you might have heard that Fox News put together. Up first, why put something off till tomorrow when you can get it done today?
Well, this makes me think of you, Tori, with your weirdly with your dad. What do you say? Swallow the frog?
Yeah.
Tell everybody what that means.
Usually, when you have something you want to do and it's hard, you put it off and put it off, put it off. The idea and the advice is eat the frog, swallow the frog, do the worst thing first in the morning, and then the rest of your day.
I really try and think about that in the morning when I got to pay bills. I'm like, just swallow.
Swallow the frog, baby. All right. How about you never have 2 bad days in a row?
What?
I've never heard that
one, but I like it.
I think you can have 2 bad.
I don't know. I've had a couple of years.
I've had seasons. I've had a whole season.
Touch and go.
I'm having a bad day right now. This cough. Did your mom ever tell you nothing good happens after 11?
Yes.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh.
And I believe in that. I really do.
Really?
Like, because why are you out and about at 11 o'clock? Usually for me, some libations are involved, and then maybe I'm not making the best decisions.
Libations.
Yes.
Wow.
That's very true. But it's also a good thing, too.
Yeah. I liked 11. My mom was a night owl. We'd stay up and talk. Loved it. All right. How many of you remember your mom saying, please don't tell your father?
No.
Never in my life did my mother say this.
It was the opposite. Like, wait till I tell your father.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That one did happen to me a lot. Okay. Here's another classic. Fake it till you make it.
Oh, absolutely.
We're all doing that right now.
Some more than others.
Don't talk about yourself that way, Jack. Okay, here's some financial
Didn't even
advice.
get a laugh.
No one laughed.
No.
Spend your money. You can't take it with you.
No.
Wow. What parent was that? I wish. No, that was.
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten more, not financial advice from my folks, but just I wish I knew more about money. I knew nothing.
We're all not both.
I like less
Amen.
than nothing. I can't stress that I knew nothing.
Nothing.
Tori.
My dad is writing me about index funds right now, and I'm like, are they on index cards? Like, what are they? That's what I'm doing. Here's one I definitely remember. You heard me the first time.
Ooh.
It silenced the room.
It might have been my parents, but now I'm the one
Or do
saying
you say
that.
it?
Yeah.
So true.
Say it like you guys say it. Like, pretend I'm like, no, do it. Say it.
Go.
There you go.
I'll say something more like, don't make me ask you again.
Oh.
What would you do?
Mine's in a way different tone.
Like, Daddy. Daddy.
Ew, Dad.
Sorry.
That was a little
Yeah,
Martha.
that was very weird.
We're moving on.
Baby reindeer over
Okay,
there.
did your mom ever tell you to eat your vegetables?
Yeah, and Miles still doesn't eat his vegetables.
Really?
I don't think he's ever had a carrot, a broccoli. I'm not lying.
What does he like to eat?
Well, first of all, he'll like glue his lips together. I have to hide them in like tomato sauce and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of kids, I think.
Kids just won't eat them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. How about you never know unless you try? The possibilities are endless. Yeah, I mean, I think that was like pushing them off the tree, the branch.
Yes. Yeah, I mean.
That's a saying that no one uses.
That's a bird.
Push him off the tree.
I always say that to my kids.
Time to go off the
I'm
tree.
gonna throw you out the window. You know, the old classic saying.
That's what we all heard. And finally, a classic, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Any good one-liners from moms that you guys like always hear?
My mom used to tell me to try new things. She used to tell me that all the time because she was very into that. Like everybody now, it's like, I do quinoa. My mom was on that in like 84, so all the stuff that people are kale, all the stuff that's new. Like my mom was on that early, but I hated it. I hated Brussels sprouts, and now it's like at fancy steakhouses.
Delicious, right? Caramelized with some pancetta.
Yes, it's funny how everything comes full circle, but that's kind of opened up my palate.
Try new things. Coming up on DBL, Ricki Lake is telling us all about the secrets to her weight loss success. Stay tuned for that.
Welcome back. From the film Hairspray to being one of the youngest people to host a talk show, we've seen our next guest evolve over the decades. Earlier, we spoke with Ricki Lake. Take a look. Please help me welcome back to DBL, Ricki Lake.
Hi, great to see you all.
Oh, so good to see you again. All right, let's get to it, because celebrities are losing weight and everyone always assumes, oh, it's Ozempic. But for you, it was not. How did you do it? You look fabulous. You seem like you're glowing. Talk to us.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I did not use those drugs, and there's nothing wrong with using those drugs. I am for all options, but I'm going to do it my way first. And I made a huge lifestyle commitment to myself and to my husband. We did it together. And I started October 26th. It's basically a ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting. I hike every day, rain or shine, out at my door. I joined a gym. You know, I do very specific things. I track my glucose, I track my sleep. And I sort of thought of it like a job. You know, I wanted to like I'm living, it's not hyperbole to say that I'm living my best life right now.
Let's talk about love, because you found love again.
Never do that again.
Yeah, you should never make that.
I'm going to do it again just because they told me not to. Let's talk about love.
Love, capital L, yeah.
Yeah, you found love in your 50s. Congrats. So did you ever think you would marry again? And how did you guys meet?
It's so funny that it turns out I'm the marrying kind. I didn't know that. Like, I do like commitment. I do, I honor this like union that we have. And I literally have met the best of the best person for me. And, and not too long ago, I lost my last husband to suicide and bipolar disorder. So it's 7 years later, and to say that like all of my dreams have come true. And I'm a big believer that my last partner who passed away, I believe he is on the other side helping to orchestrate this magic that I get to live every day. I do believe that he is with me, and I'm a better person having gone through that whole experience of loving him and losing him in the way I did. And I'm happy to talk to you about this organization that I'm involved with, Community Access, which helps both the homeless population in New York City and the mentally challenged. And, my partner who succumbed to bipolar disorder and suicide in 2017, he would have likely had a different path had he had a place like Community Access to get support from.
Well, first of all, you've done so much in your career, from acting to producing to hosting. Now, as a child, I would watch your show and then take a card and go into the bathroom and practice how to interview people in the audience.
Who didn't do that?
Yes. So
We grew up together.
So why do you say that this decade is your best one yet, when we've seen you in all of these beautiful iterations?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. And I do look back on all of the chapters in my life as super extraordinary. Like, my life is just from being plucked from obscurity by John Waters when I was 18 years old with Hairspray, to having my talk show career, to making my documentaries, to marriages, divorce, marriage, kids. This time, it just feels like this is like the fruit of my labor, like I'm not working full time, so I have a lot of downtime. I built this home that I live in. This is on the top of a mountain overlooking the ocean. I'm sharing my life with this beautiful king that is so much fun. And it's just like it's a quieter time for me. Like, I get to do passion projects, and I get to focus on us and our relationship. I feel like we get to play, and we're in our 50s. It's just like, I feel like we're beating the odds, and it's like, age is just a number. And I do feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I'm also really proud of what I've done in the past. Like, I don't feel this need to do more, to stay relevant. I just feel like I'm on this very sweet path right now.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and you did mention it before, but we want to know, what are you doing with the nonprofit Community Access? I know this is an issue that's very important to you.
Yeah, Community Access is an incredible organization. They're celebrating their 50th year this year. They serve all types of people in the tri-state, in the New York City area. So in order to qualify, you need to either be dealing with homelessness or have a mental health diagnosis, and they provide housing. They acquire properties and build buildings. I think they just opened their 21st building this year.
Wow.
And they provide affordable housing for not only for these people that are coming out of the shelter system, they have families of their own, but also community building. So they have job training through the Howie the Heart program. It's so inspiring, you guys. I went and visited and spent the day at different facilities to see what they offer this community. And it is, I mean, we need thousands of community accesses around the country. But what they're doing in New York City is so amazing. I was brought to tears multiple times over the day.
Well done. It seems like the template, and I have to say, being of service definitely lends to your happiness factor. So kudos to you, Ricki. DBL Nation, if you know someone who is struggling with mental health issues, please visit nami.org. We'll be right back. Thank you
so
again.
much,
Great as always.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. This is Lori, Tori's twin sister, who changed because she had a coffee stain on her dress. In case anyone thought we weren't live, now you know. Well, did you know that women who have just had a baby are twice as likely to have medical debt than other women? Sam, I know you noticed it after having Sophie and Miles. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Because of the medical debt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff can speak to this too. Thank gosh his wife, I mean, first of all, it was like $10,000 for both of my kids to have a child. And it's, you know, how is that possible?
$10,000.
Yeah, with all the medical bills, because, you know, the anesthesiologist will, or the person that does your what do you call
Epidural.
it? Like the epidural will charge you, and then your doctor charges you, and then your OBGYN charges you, and the hospital charges you. So yeah, it's not free to have a baby,
Good
nor is
Lord.
it inexpensive.
No, I heard they even charge for skin to skin at some hospitals when they.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's sad.
It's insane. Taking care of your medical bills is important, and better benefits can help. Many Americans already on Medicare may not have a plan with all the benefits accessible to them. So reach out to Medicare Advantage advisors today. The benefits review, it's free. Just call 1-800-293-9930. Well, that's good to know.
I like this Lori.
I do too.
She-
You look like you're like really from DC.
Oh, Lori is. I still live there, Lori.
Could we keep Lori around?
Yeah.
Tori's crying in the back. She always is. DBL, we're new every day. We will see you same time, same place Monday. Listen, to the moms out there who want to be moms, who have lost their moms, who love their moms, please have a wonderful Mother's Day. We are thinking of you. And to all the mothers out there, you do the hardest job in the entire world and don't get enough appreciation. We love you, moms, especially the ones up above. Thanks so much. See you Monday.
Beautiful Tori.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.